Hey there, fathers and sons, men and boys. Today we're going to take a look at Proverbs chapter 12. Now remember, read the proverb together when you join up together, and then pick out your favorite verse and talk about why it's your favorite. Today, for me, I've picked out verse number 12. It says, "Thieves are jealous of each other's loot, but the godly are well-rooted and bear their own fruit." I love that, not just because it rhymes, but because of the message that it communicates about ownership. It's what we call the fundamental law of parenting. So parents, if you've never heard this, pay attention to it. Healthy parents transfer ownership of their kids' lives from parent to child over the course of those 18 years. So what that means is you have to teach your kids to own their own lives. You have to teach them to bear their own good fruit, which is what's being talked about here in this verse. So young people, that means that you have to learn to own the good and the bad from your life. Now, that doesn't just mean owning your choices as far as like being obedient to your parents, but it also means that you have to own your grades, your future, the kind of money you're going to make, that sort of thing. See, here's something that I've noticed over many years of ministry when it comes to young people who end up having drug problems. You listen to this, especially if you're young. I think what happens is you have this mentality, this what I call this victim mentality, where you begin thinking that you're the victim. You never take ownership of your stuff. You're just the victim. And sometimes maybe some bad things have happened to you, but the people who get over it are the ones who learn to take ownership of their lives. They're the ones who learn to move on and bear their own fruit, like it says here in verse 12. But the ones who never take ownership are like the thieves here in this verse. They're jealous of what other people have, other people's money, other people's family, other people's whatever. And that jealousy can keep them from ever owning their own stuff and bearing their own fruit. So talk about that with your father, with your son, with your men's group, and make sure to talk about your favorite verse from this passage and why it's your favorite.